Tonight, we're going to talk about a 31-year-old woman being impregnated by a 13-year-old male child. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. This 31-year-old woman that you see on your screen, Amanda Serrano, got impregnated by a 13-year-old boy who was under her custody. This is one of the most disturbing incidents I have ever heard. But to top it all off is that Miss Serrano, who had the baby boy, is not going to receive any jail time. And she's going to have to sign up as a S registry because now she's considered a predator. Miss Serrano should be put in jail for about 10 to 15 years. Because if this was a man, not only would they have dragged him through the mud, they would have gave him the maximum sentence possible. But she gets no jail time. She gets to go home. She gets to raise her child that she had by a 13-year-old, which she had custody from, because the mother at that particular time didn't have custody. She took advantage of a vulnerable child that he saw as his maternal mother. And she used him for sex. This woman not only should be put under the jail, she should possibly never get out of the jail because she is a predator. She has proven so, and there's so many of these women doing this across the country. You've seen incident after incident after incident, but they're truly not considered predators. Now, they may say it by putting her on the registry, but you have women with the same proclivities that these men who are put under the same registry have, but they're not seen in the same way. She has a baby by this 13-year-old. All she has to do is stay at home because she won't be able to get a job. Who's going to hire her? But somehow she gets away with the crime under a plea deal. She gets to walk away from this heinous crime that she committed, and no one's going to hold her accountable. And see, you could say being put on that registry is holding her accountable, but they'll find a way, because she's a woman, to get around that whole issue. Because let me tell you something, if this was a man, there's no way in hell he would be walking the streets of America right now if he impregnated a 13-year-old girl. You know it and I know it. So where is the same outrage that you would see if a man did the same thing? It won't happen. Yes, she's being held accountable legally, but will she be held accountably socially and morally? They see the boy as him getting with the older woman. They don't see it the same way when a man does it. They see the young boy enjoying his sexual activity, but as his mother was saying, his mother who's trying to get custody of him, saying that my son was taken advantage of. And he was, by this woman. And how many times has she done this with other children? We don't know. And no one will look into it. But I hope the Colorado authorities hold this woman accountable for her actions. Because at plea deal, her being signed to a registry is not enough. She deserves jail time. But then they'll say, who's going to be the mother of this child? Is she equipped to raise a child? Is she psychologically ready to raise a child after taking advantage of a 13-year-old? Should that child be put into the system where someone who can be a mother or a father to this child? If you look into this woman's eyes, you'll see right now she's crazy as hell. But she was able to take that boy that she had home with her in her arms. Where does the system say enough is enough? She's already got problems. Yes, she'll have to go to counseling, but is this woman equipped enough to raise a child after what she has done? They would never give custody of a child to a man if he committed the same crime. That would not happen. This is absolutely disturbing. Something needs to be done about it. And I think the punishment is extremely light. It should be more harsh towards this woman. We have a society where women are not being held accountable for crimes, the same crimes that are committed when men commit these type of crimes. You know it and I know it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that if it was a man, he would not only be put in the jail, but under the jail. Not only would he have been ridiculed, he would have put a black mark right on his back as soon as he got in jail. But she walks free. She's able to raise her child. She's able to walk the streets. Here's a woman, since she signed up for the registry, she can't go around the school. So how can she even drop her child off at the school? This is extremely disturbing. And I don't like the justice that was given out by the judge. I think the crime, it should have been a more harsh sentence. She should have got some jail time. I would like for you to leave your comment in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this woman being able to walk the streets of America after taking advantage of a 13-year-old. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.